that could run and slam dunk, but this guy can take over a game without even scoring a.
Alright, we don't know if it's gonna happen, but
Welcome fans, thanks for joining us for this
Carmelo and the
Friday night
Rockets
edition of the NBA on 2K
against
Sports.
the Warriors.
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. A battle in the Western Conference. The Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Last year they won the conference finals going 6 games. Terrific battle.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Well, you think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden 3rd overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreke Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him, won Rookie of the Year. But with time, Harden's talent is proven out, and you could argue he should have gone first in that draft.
And Paul gets it to go in. And the Warriors with possession here. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
That's right.
The result was no surprise
fuck
because
outta
they
here.
played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Anthony with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. To the wing right side. Nene. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Capella following the basket by Stephen Curry. There's the screen. It's Harden with the drive. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oh, damn.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And it's Capella missing.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Now here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. Curry can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Paul for 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Now here's Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. The shot is off. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Some changes for Golden State. Young comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Slaughter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Takes it off the glass. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Here's Jones following the score by Golden State. And it's Young finishing it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway. And head coach Kevin McHale doing well in Houston. He certainly has a fan and a shooting guard.
He listens to us. You know, he takes our input and our feedback on games and what do we think and how we feel about, you know, certain situations. And, you know, he's a player coach. He's played, so he knows the game.
Well, there's no doubt there's great respect that Harden is showing for Coach Kevin McHale, which is what you need sometimes as a coach. You've got to command that respect from your players.
You know, it's kind of like a honeymoon period. You know, when it's clicking, it's like magic, and you just try to keep it going. But it all comes down to the coach listening, sharing, and taking the players' input seriously. Kevin has that instinct, having been around so many great teams.
Welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. West out there with Pachulia, and it's Iguodala. And at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Capella. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Right.
Capella's got his first points of the night. The Warriors leading.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And for Coach Kevin McHale, last year was his best. A lot of people thought he could have been easily the coach of the year, leading the Rockets to their 3rd best regular season in franchise history.
And Kevin, with McHale, he's got this team improving every year. His team's win totals have risen as well statistically as I think becoming a better team. Wins aren't always necessarily what determines how good you are.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the 2nd spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Warriors, number 1. In second, the Rockets.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
The Warriors' shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12 and 16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Anthony dishes to Harden. Kicks it out to Paul. Houston moving it around. Slaughter passes to Carmelo. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Iguodala.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Thompson. Lots of room. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul kicks to Capella. On the wing, Harden. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets. That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
The drive by Green.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Julia, good. But Julia's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Harden on the wing. Here's Capella. Pachulia covering. Harden dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Carmelo. Fires top of the key. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. That drops. But Julia's got his second basket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Anthony drives in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
They get it again. Warriors leading by 5.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Durant with a wide open look. Rebound by Harrell.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Let's go.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just... And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Nene is out there with Anthony. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Paul kicks to Harden. Money from the wing.
Money, baby.
Harden's got 6.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA, arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Rockets trail by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Come on.
They set the pick. Here's the dish to Nene. For the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Nene. 9 points for James Harden.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. He's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Harden. And Thompson kicks to Curry.
Great play about Steph Curry tonight. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they're on the line last season. They're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Paul kicks to Harden. Back to Paul.
Hit the fucking screen, dude.
Puts it up from 17. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. And getting back to Nene, an obvious inside player with great impact. He looks and plays like a man possessed. Yet last season, Greg, he's never averaged as much as 8 rebounds a game.
And, you know, his true value is measured in intangibles at times, not just on the stat sheet. He does all the dirty work so others can shine.
Nene with the screen on Durant. Anthony in the corner. Off the left rim and out.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Curry with it. Chris Paul covering from the baseline. And it's Durant missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Harden against Durant. Harden kicks to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 3. And Green gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined, and you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. West is checked in for Pachulia. Young comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Harden the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Anthony. Fires at the elbow.
Rebound that shit.
Bounces around and comes back out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really.
Come on, dunk that shit.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Pass to Young. Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Anthony drives in, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul with the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him.
Come on, they're not going in.
And we've reached the end of the... Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors leading by 7 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now a timeout called by Houston.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. 3 on the clock. 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 11 points for Chris Paul.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Green with a screen for Durant. And the wide open
come
shot
on.
from Green. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Anthony dishes to Harden. Capella kicks to Anthony. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Thompson. From 13 feet, it goes down. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
The 3 from Harden gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Steph Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston.
Substitution for the Warriors. Stephen Curry.
Now here's Green. Outside Durant. From the elbow. Second chance effort. But Julia, no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And so Thompson nails both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Here's Anthony. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nene with the screen on Thompson. Anthony, the pass to Nene. That's a 2 from Paul, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Curry dishes to Thompson. Curry against Paul. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
So far in the game for Anthony, he's got 10 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupt plays than the stat sheet will show.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's
Carmelo.
really eluding.
Yes!
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anthony.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. But Julia with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Taken away by Nene. It's Harden with the drive. He kicks it to Capella. Anthony dishes to Harden. Nene with the screen on Curry. Here's Harden. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Rockets trail by 4. Now Paul. 54 seconds left in the game. Harden against Durant. 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Nene. Kicks it out to Paul. Nene setting the pick for Paul. Outside Anthony. And it's Nene, top of the key. He feeds it to Harden. Another shot. Misses off the right iron. And so here is Golden State. They lead by 4, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 6. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Ooh. It's stolen by Green. Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it at